Hello again, welcome back. A special beer today for my birthday. 62 today. 1960 was a very good year apparently. This one, it's even got the wax on the cap. Hopefully it won't take me 5 minutes to get it off. TK. What cheeky. So this one is called, it's a collaboration between a Scottish and an Estonian brewery. Tempest Brewing in Galashiels in the Scottish borders, and Pohjala in Estonia, Tallinn, Estonia. And this is called Glen Noble. It's 160 shilling ale. A modern take on a traditional 160 shilling ale, which I had never heard of before until I got this. I got this from Beer Zoo, which is local to me, off license. Brewed with wildflower honey and aged in a blend of Glen Garioch and Auchentoshan whisky casks. Served 12 to 16 Celsius. And I think that's round about cellar temperature now. So, I've got my craft beer glass, because I never knew what type of glass to put it in. And we'll see if we can crack the seal on this with my trusty old Swiss Army knife. There we go. Just removed some of the wax. What we've got under there, a nice cap. I'll put that in. So, let's crack it open. See what it's like. It looks dark and malty. And there's hardly any wax at all in there. But that's a bit. Well, I thought I seen a bit there. That all adds to it. All adds to the flavour. So, 62. Oh my goodness. This one I bought this t-shirt for my 60th 2 years ago, but I was 6 stone lighter. 6 stone, what's that in pounds? 84 pounds lighter. This is partly to blame. Anyway, let's have a wee look at it. We'll do the light test. See if we can shine anything through. Not a lot. Not a lot shining through there. It's very deep, muddy brown. Let's have a wee look. Yeah, it's opaque. Tiniest bit of light coming through at the bottom. It looks beautiful, like a really nutty brown. No carbonation to speak of, no head to speak of. Don't know what the ABV is on this. It's 13.2% ABV. So it's not a session beer. Let's get a wee smell. I've got my new beer runners as well. Oh my goodness, that's full on. You know, that smells really fruity. Maybe even apple or something like that. It smells quite strong. I think there's a hint of vanilla there as well. Maybe that's for the whisky casks or... Cheers, my dears. I think I've got everything from one sip there. No much carbonation. And then it's a flavour explosion. It's very malty, toffee malts, caramel malts. It's very fruity. You know what it tastes like? It's like a sherry or something like that. You're not getting the sherry burn or anything, but there's a lot of complex sherry type flavours. Fruity and malty, and I'll try again. There's just so much going on there. Maybe even like a muscovado type sugar. You know, sugar that's still got a taste of molasses in it, but it's really rich and full. Let's have a look on their website. Okay, this is actually my notes for my description. When I upload the video beforehand, I've always prepared a description. Not my words, just where the information I can glean. So the other thing I was getting there was that honey. I was just reading the label, the wildflower honey. That's I was saying the sugary, like molasses type. I think it's the honey. I can feel that a tingle on my gums there. So it's 160 Shilling Ale from Põhjala X Tempest, Glen Noble barrel aged beer. It says, back in January we were out in Estonia with the legendary Põhjala to conjure up this beauty, a modern take on the traditional Shilling Ale. Brewed with wildflower honey and aged in a blend of Garioch and Auchentoshan whisky casks. It's got it all: toffee, marzipan, dried fruits, Tuscan leather. I don't know about that. Well, for one thing, I don't know what Tuscan leather looks or smells like. So, the marzipan to me is like almonds. Yeah, there is hints of that. A modern take on a traditional 160 Shilling Ale. We're just repeating Brewed with wild. What Põhjala say about their Cellar Series? We love bold, dark, barrel-aged beers. In the Cellar Series, we unleash our passion for ever deeper layers of oily, velvety, liquid goodness. Oily, velvety. The mouthfeel is a full mouthfeel. We use a variety of bourbon, cognac, sherry and tequila barrels to age our unusual creations and create unique tastes by blending several distinctly different beers aged in complementary casks. Well, it's got the hops are Chinook and Hallertau Mittelfrüh. Now Hallertau, is that one of the noble hops? I think it might be. The malts: Golden Promise, low colour, Munich malt, dextrin malt, is that maltodextrin? I don't know, and Cara pale. The adjuncts is wildflower honey. On the palate, toasted bread smeared with rich sweet honey and marzipan esters. The nose, caramelised pecans and sticky toffee pudding fill the air, with rich oak and honey not far behind. Wow, wow, wow. This, I don't know how I would rate this. Is it the best beer I've ever tasted? Oh, wow. It's top 10. It's absolute, it's full on, it's beautiful. It looks gorgeous, that nutty brown. It smells beautiful. And the flavours are just so intense. It's smooth, it's got a lovely mouthfeel. There's lots going on, different layers of complexity. I am now going to sit and savour this and enjoy the rest of my birthday. I'm waiting on a beer delivery, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully, next year. By the way, it's the anniversary of my channel last week, 2 weeks ago. So it's a double celebration. Cheers, my dears. Oh, that's a sipper.